The Porsche Cayenne is an impressive SUV with all the performance most people could ever want, but the Cayenne Coupe gives it the looks to match its speed with some sacrifice in rear passenger headroom and cargo space. The coupe-ified Cayenne is built with the same guts as the boxier SUV version and carries that same Porsche sports car DNA along with its more aggressive proportions. In its most subtle form, the Cayenne Coupe comes with a 348 HP turbocharged V6, but the fire gets as hot as 468 horsepower for Cayenne Coupe S's twin-turbo V8. There's also a plug-in hybrid that gets help from a battery pack to produce 463 horsepower. If your family has outgrown the 911, the Cayenne Coupe is an alternative worthy of supporting your inner speed addiction. However, for even more adrenaline-inducing driving, we'd suggest reaching deeper into the savings account to acquire the more powerful Cayenne Turbo, reviewed separately. The interior of the new Cayenne Coupe gets a new dashboard design that's similar to that of the Taycan. Its steering wheel, which looks a lot like the one found on the 911 sports car, sits ahead of a now fully digital gauge cluster. Additional storage space is available near the center console in the refreshed cockpit, thanks to the dash-mounted toggle shifter. One visit to the online configurator is all it takes to change each detail of the Cayenne Coupe's interior, down to the seatbelt colors. Of course, nothing in life is free. Doubly true at Porsche, so neither are the optional heated and ventilated front and rear seats. The Cayenne Coupe lacks some of the headroom and cargo space the boxier Cayenne SUV offers, but it at least looks good in return. Porsche gives the Cayenne Coupe a mid-cycle refresh this year that is tougher to spot from the outside than from the driver's seat. Inside, the dashboard has been thoroughly updated with more screens, a new steering wheel, and a new toggle-type dash-mounted shift lever. There's an update in power this year too. The turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 base engine gets 13 more horsepower than before, while the e-hybrid gains 9 horses. The Cayenne Coupe nets the biggest power increase as Porsche replaces its 434 HP twin-turbo 2.9-liter V6 with a 468 HP twin-turbo V8. The price of the 2024 Porsche Cayenne Coupe is expected to start around $85,950 and go up to $125,000 depending on the trim and options. The Cayenne Coupe is Porsche upping the ante on an already impressive SUV. So why stick to the standard powertrain if you've already given up some cargo space for the sake of looking the part? We'd recommend the Cayenne Coupe S with the 468 HP twin-turbo V8 because, heaven forbid, that you get beat to the next traffic light by someone in the standard square-back version of the Cayenne that has space to accommodate taller passengers to revel in your humiliation. The Cayenne Coupe has several powertrain options to choose from. For starters, there's a 348 HP turbocharged 3.0-liter V6. The e-hybrid is a plug-in hybrid that uses an electric motor working with a turbocharged V6 for a total output of 463 horsepower. The Cayenne S gets a 468 HP twin-turbo V8 with a penchant for rapid acceleration. There's also an SE hybrid, which uses a turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 and an electric motor for 512 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. The top-of-the-line GTS trim hasn't been confirmed yet, but we expect it to produce the most horsepower with a stiffer sport-tuned suspension and an aggressive tire setup. All powertrains mate to an 8-speed automatic transmission and come with all-wheel drive. While we haven't driven this newest iteration of Cayenne yet, we did sample a prototype and were impressed by its performance. Options such as adjustable air suspension, 4-wheel steering, and active anti-roll bars for flatter cornering are available. We'll update the space with performance metrics after we strap our testing equipment to one later this year. The hybrid coupe gets a larger battery pack this year, with an estimated battery capacity of 20.6 kWh. This should improve its EV-only range from 15 miles to an estimated 25. The onboard charger is also a more powerful unit that will allow for faster charging. The Cayenne Coupe gets an estimated 17 mpg in the city and 23 mpg on the highway, while the peppier Cayenne S Coupe returns 15 and 21 respectively. That's only marginally better than the 2023 Cayenne Coupe ratings of 17 mpg city and 22 mpg highway when equipped with the turbocharged V6 engine. We'll update this space once we test the new Cayenne Coupe on our 75 mph highway fuel economy test route. The Cayenne Coupe carries a lot of digital display space. When your eyes aren't watching the road, they're likely pointed in the direction of the 2.3-inch touchscreen that comes standard with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. To the right of that is a 0.9-inch display for the front passenger, which Porsche says can be used to stream video content because it features a safety mechanism that makes it impossible for the driver to be distracted by it. It's supposedly invisible from behind the wheel. There's a separate 2.6-inch gauge cluster nestled behind the steering wheel. Just remember, try your best not to look at your phone. The Cayenne Coupe is available with a Bevy off-driver assistance technology to help keep occupants safe. Every model has forward collision warning and parking sensors at both ends. It even supports night vision with an optional infrared camera. For more information about the Cayenne's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety (IIHS) websites. Key safety features include limited warranty covers for years or 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers for years or 50,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance is covered for the first year or 10,000 miles. Porsche provides a competitive limited and powertrain warranty. However, BMW Volvo provide lengthier coverage for complimentary scheduled maintenance. Limited warranty covers for years or 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers for years or 50,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance is covered for the first year or 10,000 miles.